This is something that happened around 2010, and there was a series of spiritual events and just things in the natural that was happening around that time. So I don't know if any of this was related, but at the time, I liked to fall asleep with sermons playing in the background. And I would let it play for like the whole night, for like 8 hours straight. I would sleep like that. And one night, I want to say, I personally, I'm not totally sure if it was a lucid dream or if I was really awake. I lean more towards thinking that I was really awake, but I don't know. But okay, so I sat up in bed. The room was pretty much dark. There's probably like a street light or something coming through the window. And again, I had on the computer that was in the bedroom sermons playing. This was Keith Moore of Faith Life Church. I was listening to a lot of his sermons at the time. This is probably going to sound weird, and I can't really explain why it was this way. But I sat up in bed, and I looked over. This was a really small room, and in the center of the room on the ceiling was a light and a ceiling fan. And I sat up, and I looked over, and for some reason, I can't explain this, it looked like a stack of white crates. And I stared at it like, what am I seeing? Because I was very used to having lucid dreams and out-of-body experiences. And I didn't really think about what was going on. I was just staring at this. Like, why am I seeing this? Like a stack of crates below the ceiling fan and the light. And it faded. It's like the stack of crates, as I was staring at it, kind of faded out, and then a figure appeared in that same spot. And this was really terrifying to me. I saw a person standing there, a big, very fit-looking, tall person standing next to the bed, facing me. But it was so big, its head went through the ceiling. But it was facing me, so I knew it was looking at me. And it's hard to explain how it was dressed. I tried to explain it to my brother as best as I could, and he said it sounded like old Roman type clothing, the way it looked. But it was white. And the clothes was white. I couldn't make out any skin color. I don't recall any kind of skin color because I've been asked that. Looked like a soldier type of, the way this being, I believe it was male, was standing. I didn't see any hair. Again, but, the head was through the ceiling and it was facing me. Did not move at all. Just stood there like it was, I don't know, waiting for a command or something. Like, not from me, but that's why I believe it was an angel. This was so scary to me, though, because my first thought was not, oh my gosh, it's an angel I'm seeing. I was terrified. So I understand why you read in the scriptures an angel would appear to somebody and they would be scared and the angel would say, fear not. They were there with a message from God. But this person, figure, whatever, angel, did not speak to me, didn't even move. Did not move at all. Just stood there facing me. No wings. I did not see wings. It was just like a really big, strong, tall man. If that, But like I said, I couldn't see its head. And it's probably best for me that I didn't see its head, because I know from experience that when you make eye contact sometimes with these things, it amplifies how scary it can be of an experience. But I don't know if I would have made eye contact with it for real, if it would have spoke to me. But anyway, so I immediately started rebuking it because I didn't know what it was. It didn't feel like, you can see a demon or something and you can just feel evil radiating from it. I didn't feel anything radiating from this thing. And again, I'm not 100% certain I was awake because I've had a lot of experiences and I've heard a lot other people say that. They've had a lot of weird experiences when they're like in a half sleep, half awake kind of state. There is something about that spiritual things, can happen. But, so anyway, I started rebuking it, but I lost my voice. I could just barely even whisper because it was, I was so scared. And, I was rebuking it. Nothing was happened. Nothing was happening. I was rebuking it in the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. And I got scared and I threw myself back down and I think I hid under the blanket. And, that was it. And then the next morning I thought about it and I was telling people about it, and I don't know if anybody really thought it was an angel. I would be asked, are you sure that was an angel? It's like, I hope so. I certainly hope it was an angel. I don't want to think it was a demon, some evil spirit. It did not, I didn't sense anything from it. I just saw it standing there. And it was, one of those things where you see something and before you don't really know how to act or react to it. You just you're just in shock. Well, that's how it was for me. But I did freak out and I just trying to rebuke it, and everything, and nothing. It didn't even move. Didn't budge like it was reacting to what I was doing at all. Like it was just standing there facing me. I don't know this. I haven't, God hasn't spoken to me and could, told me, hey, that was your guardian angel. But I do kind of suspect maybe it was my guardian angel. Because I do believe in those. And actually oftentimes while I'm in prayer, I kind of feel like there's somebody in the room with me. Like I believe it's an angel. But yeah, that was another experience that I had. Possible angelic encounter, but we didn't speak, of course, to each other. But yeah, so I don't know. What do you guys think? One of those experiences, again, that you never forget and you always gotta wonder about. But when I think back on that, I think that was pretty cool. Like, things like that can be kind of scary at the moment, but then when you look back at it, it's like, oh, hey, that was pretty cool. I experienced that. Anyway, okay. All right. God bless you guys. Thank you for watching.